Hello everyone, Ace here, and today let's talk about Romeo and Hamed, or as I'm going to be repeatedly referring to it from now on, Romeo and Hamed, because that's how it's spelled. And let's be honest, it's also the fastest way to piss off the creators of this play. But what exactly is Romeo and Hamed? Well, it is of course a retelling of Shakespeare's classic that is Romeo and Juliet. Except a few changes have been made to adapt it to the ever non-present and non-existent modern audience. Though of course I don't really think that the people that made this play have really thought things through. For one thing, having Hamed take the role of Juliet means that he's the bottom in this relationship. Come to think of it, the new name for this character is oddly appropriate because he will most certainly be getting hammed, alright. Now obviously this play is deserving of mockery, but its existence alone is not why people are taking issue with it. See, the big problem between Romeo and Hamed is the fact that it is of course being paid for by the British government. You know, to offset the cost of trying to appeal to the modern audience. The modern audience that we've already established does not actually exist. And so this play, like I said, requires government funding. Money that could have went to something more productive, like making it so that people can actually receive the care they paid for through the NHS. Someone's grandmother is going to end up having to give up her life waiting in line for medical treatment that she just will not receive in time just so this play can be made. A play that again appeals to absolutely no one, partially because of its government funding, partially because of the Netflix adaptationization of a Shakespearean classic, and partially because the demographics that are now being represented through this Netflix adaptationization will no doubt be less than pleased with the realization that their representation is them being sodomized by Romeo, and that this is apparently how the British government sees that particular demographic. In other words, Romeo and Hamed is a classic case of a piece of woke media trying to appeal to everyone through representation and instead coming off as offensive to literally everyone. In other words, it's another day ending in Y.